What's up, Legends? Welcome back to Legends Nexus. We're kicking things off with a story that's shaking the foundations of international justice. The International Criminal Court has officially opened its case against Ugandan rebel leader Joseph Kony, presenting evidence for war crimes and crimes against humanity in a historic in absentia hearing. This could set a major precedent for future global justice proceedings, so you won't want to miss the details of this unfolding drama. Next up, we're shifting gears to global commerce and cooperation, as Long and International Port announces a monumental memorandum of understanding with the Port of Portland in the USA, alongside a significant friendly agreement with the Port of Gothenburg in Sweden. These strategic partnerships are poised to reshape international trade routes and economic opportunities, so get ready to learn how this could impact industries worldwide. Then, we're going way up for an unbelievable story of connection. Local amateur radio enthusiast Cal McKitrick has made direct contact with LT. Call Nichole Ayers aboard the International Space Station. Imagine chatting with an astronaut from your own home. We've got the incredible details of this once-in-a-lifetime event, proving that sometimes the biggest connections are made across the vastness of space. And finally, we're bringing it back down to Earth with a vital medical development. A new study is paving the way for an international consensus on Meconium obstruction of prematurity in tiny babies, a critical condition that demands urgent attention and a unified approach from medical professionals worldwide. It's a story of hope and innovation in neonatology that could change countless lives. That's all coming up, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second. ICC launches historic war crimes case against Joseph Kony. The International Criminal Court is making waves as prosecutors have officially begun presenting evidence in a landmark war crimes case against fugitive Ugandan rebel leader Joseph Kony. This is the ICC's first-ever hearing in absentia, a crucial step as they build their case for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Prosecutors allege Kony's Lord's Resistance Army inflicted unimaginable horrors on northern Uganda, tearing apart its social and cultural fabric, wounds that still echo today. Deputy Prosecutor Mame Mandie Nyang presented multiple graphic videos, showcasing the devastation wrought by the LRA, including clips of burned-out buildings and the aftermath of brutal attacks. This confirmation of charges hearing, 2 decades after an arrest warrant was issued, is being closely watched as a test case for the ICC's ability to pursue justice when suspects are at large, potentially setting a precedent for high-profile cases involving figures like Benjamin Netanyahu and Vladimir Putin. While survivors in Uganda welcome the charges, some question the practicality of trying someone who remains at large. The proceedings are a stark reminder of the LRA's notorious past, including its use of child soldiers and widespread mutilation, a legacy that followed even after the militia was pushed out of Uganda and continued its terror in neighboring countries. The ICC's actions here could redefine accountability on the global stage. But before we blast off into space, can you believe the ICC is actually pursuing this? Stay tuned, because we're about to explore how 2 major international ports are joining forces to boost global trade, and you won't want to miss that. Global ports forge powerful alliances. In a move set to redefine international logistics, Long and International Port has inked a pivotal memorandum of understanding with the esteemed Port of Portland in the USA. This isn't just a handshake. It's a strategic alliance aimed at strengthening trade ties and streamlining operations between Vietnam and the United States. Simultaneously, Long and International Port has solidified a friendly agreement with the Port of Gothenburg in Sweden, further expanding its global reach and fostering collaboration across continents. These agreements signify a bold step towards enhanced connectivity, promising to unlock new economic opportunities and facilitate smoother transit for goods worldwide. The implications for global supply chains and burgeoning trade routes are immense, positioning Long and International Port as a key player in the international maritime landscape. These port partnerships are huge for global trade, but our next story is literally out of this world. Get ready for an amazing encounter between an amateur radio enthusiast and an astronaut on the International Space Station. amateur radio enthusiast makes historic contact with the International Space Station. In an incredible feat that bridges the cosmos and our own backyard, local amateur radio enthusiast Cal McKitrick has achieved what many can only dream of: direct contact with LT. Call Nichole Ayers, a NASA astronaut currently aboard the International Space Station. From his Grass Valley home, McKitrick, a retired crime scene investigator, utilized his passion for amateur radio and a sophisticated VHF-UHF antenna setup to make this rare connection. Ayers personally acknowledged McKitrick, whose call sign is AI6MC, welcoming him to the International Space Station. This brief but monumental exchange occurred during a fleeting 5-minute window as the ISS passed overhead, a testament to McKitrick's dedication and the magic of amateur radio communication. For McKitrick, this was the jackpot moment in the ham radio world, a highlight that surpasses even the excitement of the annual Field Day events. The contact underscores the unique opportunities amateur radio provides for global and even extraterrestrial connections, proving that with the right equipment and a bit of luck, the universe can indeed be a little smaller. What an unbelievable connection! From reaching for the stars, we're now focusing on the most vulnerable among us. Prepare for a crucial medical update that could change lives in the tiniest of ways. New hope for premature babies. Global consensus on meconium obstruction. A groundbreaking medical development is on the horizon as researchers are working towards establishing an international consensus on meconium obstruction of prematurity, MOP, a high-risk clinical condition affecting the smallest and most immature newborns. This critical review aims to unify understanding and standardize nomenclature for MOP, which presents a significant challenge due to varying diagnostic terms across regions. The condition, characterized by intestinal perforation or obstruction due to meconium, is distinct from necrotizing enterocolitis, NEC, and spontaneous intestinal perforation, SIP, and its recognition is crucial for improved patient outcomes. The research highlights the difficulties in diagnosis, the varied clinical presentations, and the importance of early intervention, whether medical or surgical. By fostering international collaboration and standardizing definitions, this initiative seeks to enhance the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of MOP, offering a beacon of hope for neonatology and the families of these fragile infants. The medical community is rallying to ensure these tiny patients receive the best possible care through a unified approach. And that's a wrap on our news for today. But don't go anywhere, because we've got a lightning round recap and a full call to action coming up right after this. And that's all the incredible news we have for you today on Legends Nexus. We saw the ICC launch a historic war crimes case against Joseph Kony. Long and International Port forge powerful alliances with ports in Portland and Gothenburg. Amateur radio enthusiast Cal McKitrick make an epic contact with the International Space Station, and a critical push for international consensus on meconium obstruction in premature babies. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more legendary updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments which story you found most fascinating, and follow us on all our socials to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.